I'm going to teach you how to hold the bow. So when you're going to learn to hold the bow, you want to take your left hand and take the middle of the stick. Down here, this white part is called the horsehair. You never want to touch the horsehair because the oil on your skin can ruin it. You'll have to wash it. It's just a pain. So just avoid touching horsehair as much as possible. So hold the stick with your left hand, and then you're going to take your right hand. Just swing it back and forth until it's up and loose, so that if you shake it, it just wags like a dog's tail. Then you're going to take your bow and you're going to put it into your hand so that it's about where your knuckles are, right here. And after you do that, you're going to put your pinky up on top of the bow. These two fingers go on the middle of the frog, and then your pointer finger you're just going to lay. So at this point, from your elbow to your knuckles, it's very straight and flat. Your thumb shouldn't be on it, it should just be very straight. If it is like this and you have a hill, then you just need to relax your arm. And if it's down like this, just bring your arm up a little bit so that it's really straight like that. Good. So now you can tap your pinky and make sure it's curved. You can tap your pointer finger and just make sure it's laying. You don't need to squeeze the bow with that finger. Just let it lay. Now you're going to take your thumb. Your thumb is going to go in between the frog, right underneath your pointer finger, kind of in between these two fingers. Your thumb you want to be curved. You never want it to be sticking out like this, curved inward. You want it to be curved outward. Good. So you should have your pinky curved and your thumb curved, and the rest of your fingers just kind of hang on the bow. Then you can put your bow upward like this. Now, there's a really fast test you can do to make sure that you're holding the bow the right way. Once you're here, you can squeeze as hard as you can with your bow and slowly let your hand be loosened and loosened until the bow just falls out of your hand. So now let's do it again. Squeeze as hard as you can, get looser and looser until the bow's just about to fall out of your hand. And that's how tight you should be with your hand. You never want to be tighter than that or you'll hurt your tendons, and you never want to be looser than that or you're going to drop the bow. So just to review that one more time, you're going to put the bow into your hand. You have your pinky curved, your thumb is curved underneath. You want this to be as flat as possible. You never want a hill, and you never want a valley either. And that's how you hold the bow. Okay, so your hand is hanging really loose. You put the bow into the hand, about where your knuckles are. You're going to put your pinky up on top of the bow so that he's curved and can tap. These two middle fingers are going to be on the frog, right in the middle, kind of covering up the pearl in the middle. And then your pointer finger is just going to lay, and you can tap it to make sure it's loose. So we have our pinky curved, our pointy finger laying, everything should be really loose. Then you're going to take your thumb and put it right between these two fingers. You want to make sure that your thumb is curved outward, not inward like this. Curve it outward, and you should have a nice hole right there.